Hi, on this video I'm going to look at perimeter and area. What we're looking at are the linear measurements, usually around the shape. So if we're finding the perimeter, we're finding the outside length. So it's a linear measurement. Now the units that we use are kilometers, meters, centimeters, and millimeters. They're the most common ones. So we know that they're between meters to kilometers, there are 1,000 kilometers in a meter. So if I have a measurement that's in meters, I have to divide it by 1,000 to work out how many kilometers there are. And vice versa, if I've got a question in kilometers, to convert it into meters, I have to multiply the number by 1,000. Similarly, to get from meters to centimeters, because there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, if I have the question in meters, I have to multiply by 100. And if I have the question in centimeters and I want to convert it to meters, I divide it by 100. And because there are 10 millimeters in a centimeter, if my question is in millimeters, I have to divide the answer by 10. If my question is in centimeters, to work out how many millimeters, I multiply by 10. So let's see what happens here. If I have 7 centimeters and I want to convert that answer to meters, what I need to do when I'm going, let me just change pen here. If I'm going from centimeters and I want to go to meters, that's the direction of my arrow, I need to divide by 100. So I take the 7 and I divide that by 100 and I get my answer in meters. So 7 divided by 100 is 0.07 and my answer is in meters. That makes more sense if I have a question like 423 centimeters. If I want to convert that to meters, I take my 423, divide that by 100, and I get 4.23 meters. If we want to go the other way, so I have 7.24 kilometers, and I want to convert that to to meters. I'll use a green pen this time. So if I want to go from kilometers to meters, where the green arrow is, you see we have to multiply by 1,000. So in this case, we're going to take 7.24 and multiply that by 1,000, and that tells me how many meters I have. So that gives me 7,240 meters. That's just some quick examples, but that's how you need to practice. If you needed to do a double jump, so if we wanted to go from kilometers to centimeters, then we'd have to multiply by 100 and multiply by 1,000 and multiply by 100. So if I have, I'll take 6.435 kilometers, and this time I'm going to convert it to centimeters. So I have to take my 6.435, my original kilometers, multiply that by 1,000. That will convert it to meters, and then multiply that number by 100. So that will give me 6.43500 centimeters. So now my answer is in centimeters. Okay, so that's converting our measurements from in between the different units. Whatever you're doing with this, you need to make sure that your lengths are all in the same units in order to add them all up. So if I'm looking at some shapes and I want to find the perimeter, That's the distance around the outside. So in this case, if this is a square, a rectangle, 7 centimeters by 8 centimeters, the perimeter is equal to 7 plus 7, that's my two sides that are 7, plus my two sides that are 8. So 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 8 is 20, plus 8 is 22, plus another 8 is 30. And don't forget our units are in centimeters, because this is just a linear measurement, so it's just centimeters. Here I have a triangle. We need to use our normal rules for the distance around a triangle. So we know that this triangle is an equilateral triangle because those lines there, because there's 2 on each side, that means that it's equilateral. So the perimeter, so the length of each side is 6. So the perimeter is going to be 6 plus 6 plus 6, and that's going to be 18 centimeters. And the last shape I've got here is a bit of a wobbly shape, but we use our rules. So we have to work out what the length of each length is. So if this top side here is 3 centimeters and this is the same, it's also 3, and this side down the bottom is 3. So we can use these two sides here to work out the length of this side. And if I take this one and this one, I can add them together to make my bottom. So now I have all the lengths I need to work out my perimeter. So if I start from the 3 at the top, this one here, it's 3 plus 3, that first one at the side, plus 4 plus 3 on this side over here, plus 7 across the bottom, and 6 up the side. 3 plus 3 is 6, 10, 13, 26. So it's 26, and if my units are meters, there's my answer, 26 meters. Okay, I hope this has been of help, and good luck with all of that.